Hey guys, how are you guys today? I'm doing pretty good. Welcome back to Resin Mess Express. We are going to do something different. And I think where I saw this was Girl in the Garage, Lisa. I'm going to do the technique, I saw her do this technique. I think she may have gotten it from Wendy at Toonpish Crafts. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure Lisa's the one that did it. I'll show you what we're going to do. I got this mold. It's a bowling pin and a bowling ball. It goes together like this. It will have a line around it, so I'll have to trim all that around. It's got your 3 holes where your fingers go. How cute is that? What a great Christmas gift that would be. Make a set of 10 of these, give them a little ball, and you got a great gift. But anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get ready and show you. We're going to use 4 different chrome powders out of the new set from Let's Resin. I'm going to use aqua, lilac, copper, and silver. Not the holographic, just the regular silver. So let's get started, and then I will show you the next step. I'm just going to dab it on this brush. I didn't want that much. Let me put some back in the lid here. If you get too much on your brush, kind of dab it in the lid. And then I'm just going to take it and kind of tap it in there like so. Get the rest of that off if I can. As I make a mess, let me use this paper towel to clean my brush. Okay, let's put that back on there before I totally make a mess. Let me get a baby wipe. Hold on. Try to keep it clean as I go. Like I said, try. Send that powder up. Well, I think I'm just smearing it. Hold on. Okay, good enough for now. Now, we're going to do lilac. I may just take it out of the lid. There should be enough in here. Just kind of scoot it out, maybe. And it's going to need a little bit more. Okay. Tap it in there like so. I'm going to turn that around. I'll have to do this one too, but right now I'm just putting the lids on so I don't spill it. And clean out my brush. See, a paper towel works really well. Alright. Okay. Flick it down. I thought about doing just silver. But I thought, no. I like color. Let me just go ahead and start doing this. I don't know why I didn't do that to begin with. Who knows? Brain fart, I guess. Okay, moving on to our copper. Okay, go over here, add some. All right, now I'll go back and get the other 2 colors and put in there. Our lilac and aqua. You gotta remember there's a hole in the bottom that has bowling balls, so it more than likely, let me just kind of dot it in there. That way I'm not wasting any. So it'll probably go through the hole. We shall see. Okay. Let me go ahead and clean out this lid since I put that in there. Okay. That wasn't much. Okay, let me try it again. Hold that thought. There we go. I'm just going to dab it. A little dab will do ya. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to combine all the colors with the big fluffy brush. Like this. Just kind of go all the way around. If I need more color, I'll add more color. No problem. It's going to be pretty. Get up around my edges. I normally don't paint over here, but I want to show you guys what I'm doing. There's a, hold that thought, there's a little piece of dried resin in there. There we go. Okay, got up around my edges. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now for this one, yeah, it did come out that little hole. I'm just trying to hold it to the side, so hopefully no more will come out. Try to, there we go. Smush it all around. You see more copper in this one than you do that one. All right. What I'll do then is I will fill this with black, but we're not done. This is just step one. Now, this is the part that Lisa, Girl in the Garage, did. Let me move this paper towel out of the way. Oh my word, look at that green. Just goes everywhere. I tried to put red in here. Didn't work so much. So what I'll do is I'll either do a marker or tape, of red tape or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let me go grab my alcohol. Hold on. Okay. This is what we're going to do. I've got these cotton Q-tips, cotton tips, whatever you want to call them, in different sizes. We've got the large, medium, I don't know what you'd call that, medium, small, medium, small, and small. I don't know. Anyway, I got these at Harbor Freight. Mary at Resin Me Up was telling us about them on her channel. And, I mean, they're great. Look how long that is. It can reach down in there and clean stuff out or whatever you need. Easy peasy. I don't know if I'm going to use the big one or not, but I have it out just in case. We're going to start with this one. Well, that squirted everywhere. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to draw a line and take off this chrome powder where I put it. Draw any design your little heart desires. Okay, let's do a smaller one. Let's go like here. And then we'll take another cut or another size. I don't know why this is wanting to squirt out so bad. And then we'll go, I don't know, just whatever you want to see. Okay, make it just wherever. And if you don't like how the line looks, you can go back over it and fix it, like so. Okay, I'll take a small one now. I'm going to go back over that one spot right there. There we go. Okay, now let's do one up this way. I didn't think about that. I should have done ziggy zags, but it's all right. Okay, let's connect this one to that one. Get that off that I just pushed in there, if I can. Okay. Oh, I don't want that one. Let's go to the bigger one. Let's go up, like so. Get that off there. Let's just do a couple more, and then I'll do the other one. Let's see. Let's just go kind of like that. Maybe I'll like go around that way and get that off. Okay. Let's see. Let's use this big boy. Not the biggest boy, but the big boy. I'll just draw one line. Boom. Just like that. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to do to that one. We're going to leave it just like that. Now we're going to move over here. Do the same thing you just did. Maybe we'll do, no, we kind of want to be uniform. Just start like that. Go back over it because I don't like how that looked. Okay. Moving on. Need to clean that off. There we go. Okay. Take our small one. Still got cleanup. Go up. I'm going to have to get some more of these cotton things. Hold that flat. Right over here. Oh my goodness. I should have had extra ones out, but I thought that would be plenty. But it's not, and that's okay. That is okay. Let's clean this up here. I think I'm going to leave that one spot right there. That's kind of cool looking, actually. So I'll get that off there. Okay. I don't know. I'm not real creative when it comes to designing stuff, so yeah. I guess it shall be what it shall be. What do you think? Where should I place this? Let me get some more of this. Let's just do a ziggy-zag like that. Okay, let me clean that up. Get some of that off there. Or you could leave it. That is totally up to you. Okay, we may do a ziggy-zag on the other side just to kind of give it some uniform look. Maybe, per se. Let's do it. Why not? It's art. We can do it any way we'd like. I am going to use, I think I said this, I don't know. I'm going to use deep pour on this. But I will put it on my heat mat so it'll be ready sooner than 24 or 48 hours. I probably can demold it tonight and show you guys. Okay, let me just... I hope you guys can see. Let's just kind of give it one right there, and then maybe going across like that, and then we'll stop. Okay. There we go, and we have our pattern. Now, I am going to clean this up, get the resin mixed up, and I'll be right back. See you in a few. Okay guys, got the resin mixed up. I'll show you what kind I'm using. Never heard of it before. Used it once before and it worked great though. It's called Kapanga Deep Pour. It's a 2-to-1. Hold on. And what I did, I used... You guys are bouncing, sorry. There we go. I used 5 ounces of part B, 15 ounces of part A for 20 ounces total. It's probably too much. I don't know. I know this little guy holds a ton. So I'm going to use the T-Expert white epoxy for this and the black for the bowling ball. So let's get started. We're going to do our white in here. Get it to come down there. Just drop some in like so. I had used a mica powder and another one I did for somebody, but I don't know why I didn't use the pigment paste. I didn't want a shimmery bowling pin. This is bubbly, but it will degas because it is deep pour, so I'm not worried about it. I did put it in the bubble remover, but we'll see. Anyway, I had made a a bowling ball and a bowling pin for a friend of mine, her fiance, here in our town, bowled a perfect 900 game. He was the 39th person in the world to bowl a perfect game. That was back in, when was that? June of 2023. So I created him a bowling ball and a pin tray, put his name and the date on there of when he had bowled it. He absolutely loved it. So anyway, and then I thought about making a set for my grandkids for Christmas. I don't know how Mom and Dad would feel about bowling ball running into items or whatever. Who knows? It's their house, not mine. I don't care. It's amazing what you let your grandkids get away with and you didn't your kids. All right, let me go ahead and put this together. It just fits together like this. And like I said, you will have a ring. You can't avoid it because of the way it's put together. But I will shave that down. I'm just making sure it's in there correctly. And then shave it down and then maybe touch it up with UV resin. I don't know yet. Okay, let's move this over here. We'll do our black in a second. I'm just going to pour in here like so. And just keep going. Last time I poured white, let it cure, and then I poured the red. And I probably should have this time too, but I didn't. That's all right. We'll just do it this way. Okay, I'm going to stop, add a little bit more of our clear. I don't think I'm going to add any more pigment. I still have some, excuse me. I still have some in here that will mix in. So I'll just get that down in there. Stir it around. Like so. Scraping the sides. Yeah, we got plenty of pigment. See that? We're good. That way you use what you have and don't have to waste any more. Waste not, want not. That's what my parents used to say. Alright. Let me get a spatula. I had the red one I was using. I used glitter on it. Not even thinking the other day. And now it is a glitter spatula. Okay. Let me stop right there. Give it a quick spritz. This poor bottle's had it. It's all covered in resin. Still works. I'm still using it because I'm cheap. Alright. We'll let that sit for a minute. It will degas on its own too, being deep pour. And you have plenty of working time. You don't have to get in a hurry. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take this bigger cup, add our black, pour our deep pour, a little bit more, into here, mix it up, pour it in a little paper cup so that I can squeeze it and get it down in that little hole there. Okay, let me just pour some in here. Just kind of go down the sides. Okay, let's stop right there. I got a couple more paper cups over here, just in case. I'm trying to decide which stick I want. Which one's taller? They're the same. Okay, we'll just use this one. Get this mixed in real well. Like so. Get my sides, because your color loves those sides. I like to hang out and partay. And I don't want it to. Alright. Have you guys ever watched Andy from CC UK? He cracks me up. I love it when he takes something out of a box and he's like, well, hello, or oh, hello. Anyway, I don't know why I thought of that. Okay, now I'm going to transfer to this small cup and get ready to pour into there. I'm not going to do it totally full, because if you do it too full, that's going all the way down the side of your little cup and you're going to make a mess. Let me do some rearranging here because I don't want to hit this. Let's just scoot him right there. Stay. I couldn't tell you how many times I've knocked a mold over. One time I was making those, oh, what was it? The dinosaurs, I think, from Let's Resin. Yeah, that was fun. I'm going to do something first. It fell over twice. I'm just going to pour in here first. Like this. And then I'll put the other lid on. And put it together. There we go. That'll save a little bit of time. I'm not going to spray this because of the powder that's on there. But I am going to kind of bounce it up and down a little bit just to help get around those little finger holes that are there. Okay. I got to bend down here for a second and make sure it's on there correctly. Actually, let me just pick it up and pray I don't drop it. Okay, I think we're good. Are we good? Nope, we're not good. That could have been bad. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to make sure. Okay, I think we got it. Alright, let me pour some more in here. Continue on. Like I said, I don't know how much these hold. I made up 20 ounces. So we'll see what we have left when we're done, if I can figure it out because of the black. I'm just going to pour. I'm going to take my time. No need to rush. I don't want it going down the sides of this. Sorry, I'm concentrating. It's kind of like can't chew gum and walk at the same time. I can't talk and pour at the same time. Okay. I'll stop right there. And if I remember correctly, you do, after you pour this and it's full, it will settle. So you kind of have to top it off after a while. We're not even halfway full yet. Okay. Here we go. We're getting there, I promise. Okay. Come on. I about went off the side there. Now we're getting there. Now it's coming up over the halfway line. I can see it. Like I said, Black and I have a love-hate relationship, so I'm surprised I haven't made a mess yet. Stick around, folks. Okay. Pour some more. These hold 3 ounces. It's not full yet. This isn't full each time. That's probably 6 ounces maybe right there. And we're only halfway full. I'm going to get a new cup after this one. But instead of scraping this cup into our bowling ball, I'm going to do it back into the cup. Because there's no way I could scrape it and hit it and get down in there. Absolutely no way. Okay, let me stop right there. I don't have much left. You know what? Let me just... How do I want to do this? Let me just scrape it back in there. I want a new cup anyway. Okay. Get all that black out of there. You have plenty of working time with deep pour. You don't have to rush. It's not like, oh, so look at that. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. You don't have to rush at all with deep pour. I told you black and I have a love-hate relationship. I'm not kidding. Anytime it wants to create problems for me, it does. All right, let me just pour this in here. Stop right there. Should be enough black. We'll see. If not, I can add some. No big deal. I just don't want it to be too light. Okay, get this mixed up. All right, let me get this off my stick. And then scrape it back down in, put it back in there. All right, let me see where we're at as far as ounces. I have 2 ounces left in this big cup. So, and I probably have 2 ounces here. That's 4 ounces. 4 ounces. 16 ounces is what I have used so far. Let me top this off. It has settled. Okay, stop right there. Okay, here we go. Continuing on. Sorry, I'm really concentrating. I just don't want to spill it down the edge. Nobody wants to see that. Okay. All right, stop right there. Clean that off real quick. Yeah, my hands are getting icky ick. All right. Get the rest of that in there. Yeah, I thought this would make a really cute Christmas gift idea for the grandkids, kids. I got on Amazon the mold. Okay, it's getting there. Now, I'm going to stop because I need to push ever so slightly just to make sure there's no air bubble. Let me shade it from the, I don't see any. Okay. I definitely want to fill it up because if you don't, and it still may, leave a little divot in the ball so it's not perfectly round. But if you dome it the best you can, then you can fix that when you're done and make it completely round. Okay, so how much black would you, let's do this. Let's scrape this into this cup so I can kind of get a good idea. And get all that out there best I can. Like so. Oops. And the messes are starting. Okay, I would say there's probably 2 ounces here. 2 ounces of white. There's 4 ounces. 6 ounces. So it took 12 ounces. These two did. Which, like I said, I don't think I'm done yet because I'll have to keep an eye on it and fill it up. Okay, what can we do with this? I have a drip mold over here. I kind of hate to pour it into something else in case I need to. Can you see the bubbles popping on its own? It degasses really well. Okay, let me just kind of top it off just a little bit more. You don't really want to dome it too high because you want to sit flat on the floor if that's what you're going to use it for. If you're just going to display it, it really doesn't matter. Let me spritz just a little bit. I don't want it to overflow. See how it settled? Now it's not domed. So I'm just going to go back, top it off, let it settle. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign off for the moment. Keep an eye on this and find something for the extras. And I will see you back soon. So bye for now. Okay, guys, time to demold our bowling ball and bowling pin and our extras. This one's not quite finished yet. When I came back yesterday to check on the bowling ball and the top, as you can see, I don't know if you can see it, this ring here, it had shrunk down that much in a couple hours, so I had to mix up more to pour in there to get that filled up. And then I just kind of watched it. But before I demold all this stuff, I want to show you something. On Amazon, they had a sale the other day. These are 100-gram packs of glitter. I got them for $5 and like 39 cents a piece for 100 grams. That's a lot. I got the orange. I got the yellow. That's gorgeous yellow. I got just plain old white. I got holographic light purple. And I got holographic red violet. That is so pretty. And then they have these Resiners flowers. I got those for like $7 or something like that. Crazy. And it even comes with your little, what do you call that? It just left me. Tweezers. Tweezers. But anyway, I wanted to show you that. You might hop on there and see if they still have it. I believe it was under today's deals or something. But anyway, we will finish this off later. I have some ideas for these little spots here. I'm just not sure yet. So, with the extra that I had poured yesterday after I was off camera, we're going to undo this little cross. This cross is stained. Not going to hurt a thing. Still kind of soft. I just use regular epoxy to finish off the ball. Make sure that's flat. Isn't that pretty? I will highlight that in with something. Probably the hearts. I don't know yet. We'll see. And then we got this little turtle that I had. All of our colors yesterday. I just threw it all in this little guy. So get his little head out. He turned out kind of cute. Not too bad. Not bad. He's got some micro bubbles under there, which hard to see because it's underneath, and one little bubble there. And then I did an into resin. I don't know if this is a teddy bear or a dog, but nonetheless, let's get him out. See what we have. Oh, isn't he pretty? He's got a lot of white on him, but that's okay. We can shine up his nose. He's got a lot of little micro bubbles. But anyway, he's still very sparkly and shiny. Cute, cute. Okay, now for the bowling ball. Like I said, you're going to have this little spot here, which I will have to kind of sand that down. But as you can see the effect through there, that's what I was going for. So, let me just kind of roll this up. I don't like how that looks, but it is what it is. Okay, we've got a lot of stuff on here. I will clean that up. Get this out. And there we have it. See what I'm talking about, the line? I will clean that up somehow. And most of it just scrapes off with a fingernail. Like so. But yeah, there's our little bowling ball. I don't see any bubbles. And like I said, I will fix that plug there. I'll probably snip it off and maybe fill it in with a little bit of UV resin. Yeah, isn't that cool? I love that effect of the alcohol. It's not perfect, but it is what it is. Let me get this cleaned up here real quick, so it doesn't get on our bowling pin. Okay, this one should be pretty easy to demold. You can kind of lay it down and get a grip on it. Come on. Come on. Oops, oops, oops. Oh, look at that. You can see some of the... That's all right. Come on, paper. Hold on. Let me get a good start on it here. Well, this is supposed to be taped down, but... Okay, I'll just do it this way. Well, come on. Come on. It's not... Yeah, I thought it was going to be easy, but as you can see... Okay, hold on. I need to get... Hold on. I need to roll it back down so that I can grab this part like that. Okay. There we go. That's what I was looking for. All right, hold on. Let me get some soapy water. We'll get this out. Okay. Let's see if I can get that down in there. Well, that's going to drive me crazy. I'm going to tape that back down. Okay. We have our soapy water. Try to work that down to the tip. Okay. There we go. Voila. There's our bowling pin. Let me get a paper towel and clean him up. You will want to let your mold dry after you do that, though. And, because you don't want it to mold inside. And we have just a little bit of pink here. I'm okay with that, because we're going to add red around the neck of it anyway. But yeah, there you go, guys. There's your new game. Perfect gift for Christmas, birthdays, whatever. So anyway, I will see you guys back next time. Take care. Remember to be yourself. Be true to yourself. And you are worth it. Bye, guys.